Okay? You can do it. You can go now, Sarah. Thank you.
Goodbye. My son. Elvis, you will be missed more than you'll ever know. I will always. Oh my God! What happened?
What's going on? What?
Was that his last? I mean, is that it? Is he?
He's breathing on his own.
What is? Does that mean he's waking up?
He's strong. He's strong. I knew he would beat this.
I don't know how. The doctor said he couldn't breathe on his own.
Okay, everyone, out now, out. I'm fine.
You sure?
Stop worrying. It's gonna be fine.
It didn't quite work out the way you'd hoped, did it, Samantha?
You have no idea
back
what I
off.
was
All right,
thinking.
everyone
Okay?
calm down, okay? Now, you need to shut up. Now, you signed off on what Sammy did just like everyone else.
I was hoping for the best. I was not hoping that he would die.
Well, nobody was hoping that EJ was gonna die. Doctor said he didn't have a chance, so Sammy just did what they thought was best.
Lexi. Well, is he still breathing on his own?
Yeah, his lungs are clear and functioning normally.
So that means he's gonna recover.
I wish I could say this was terrific news, but EJ's ability to breathe on his own, it's certainly better than the alternative, but his chances are still very slim.
I want to see him.
Yeah, of course. I still want to do another test. Come.
Sammy, maybe this is a good time for you to come to the house and pick up some of the things that you left.
Yeah, I've been meaning to do that. Okay, my phone is on, all right?
Okay. Mine too.
Want me to come and help?
No, good. I'll see you later.
Okay.
You know, Stefano can be the meanest son of a bitch in the world sometimes.
Yeah, he needs to watch his mouth. And we need to go someplace.
Where?
Someplace we can talk.
Why?
Because it's time.
So, sometimes Stefano sees things so clearly, and other times, like when it comes to his family, he's totally blind. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just want to know what I'm doing here.
You're here so we can talk about Will.
Okay. This should be good.
Are you sure we're far enough out? Yeah, I guess the spies couldn't find us here.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that we could talk. So we're not interrupted.
Why is that so important? Okay, what's up? Something about Stefano?
Well, sort of. Where were you when EJ got shot?
I don't understand. What about Will?
Okay, let's not play games because it's just going to waste time, all right? I talked to Will. I know that he knows that I called you and I told you that EJ might be taking the kids and disappearing right before he was shot.
Right, and I talked to Will about it, all right? So he understands that he can never tell Stefano that you made that call, okay?
I am not just worried about that.
Well, then what are you freaking out about?
I think you know.
What? Where was I? Everybody knows where I was that night. I was at Grandma's with Johnny and Allie and Sydney. What?
Well, see, I'm not sure that you're telling me the truth.
Spell it out, Kate.
I need to know where he was.
Where Will was the night EJ was shot. Because Stefano suspects him.
He needs an alibi, Sammy.
Well, we need to deal with the truth here. You listening?
You were carrying something that looked like a gun.
Oh my God, why? Why did you go back there?
You did that, didn't you, Mom? You shot EJ.
Yeah. You know, Will, from the day I first met you, I thought you were a great kid. Straight shooter. But right now, I need some straight answers. Okay? Now, I know it can be tough, but you think you can try that?
Okay. I'll tell you what you want to know.
Okay.
We have to save him, Kate. I don't...
What are you two talking about?
EJ, of course.
How is he?
As if you cared.
Stefano, don't.
Anyway, he's fine. He's strong. So, you want to tell me what you're really talking about?
We were really talking about EJ. Why?
Somehow I thought it might be about, Will.
Why would you think that?
Because I have information that the police do not have.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stefano, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the gun that was used to shoot my son.
You found it?
Of course not. It's never going to be found. It's probably buried somewhere, or at the bottom of the river. But it has always been locked in this drawer. And the only people that knew about it were the people that live or lived in this house. You recognize this box, don't you, Samantha?
I've seen it.
Of course you have. Huh? Now, I firmly believe that Elvis was not shot by a professional. You know, like Victor's organization or somebody like that. It was, as they say, an inside job. Now, Catherine and I were on the yacht. Nicole has an alibi, and you were with Hernandez. So that leaves William. And only William.
I was at the pub, just like I said. Just ask Grandma.
Okay. Stay there the whole night?
Yeah. I stepped out for a minute to take a phone call from Teeb, and then I went back inside to check on the kids.
Really? So then what, you didn't go anywhere else?
No, I didn't. What are you, what's with the looks?
Oh, well, just not sure I believe you. Look, well, yeah, sometimes the truth, it's hard to accept.
Okay,
it's
hey,
hard to
I told
deal
you
with.
what I know, okay? And I know you're trying to help. But if you think I did it, then bring it on. Charge me.
That is so crazy. I don't even know what to say. Will did not shoot EJ.
How do you know? How can you be so sure, Samantha?
Samantha.
I told you what I know, okay? And I know that you're trying to help. But if you think I did it, then bring it on. Charge me.
So what does that mean exactly? That you did it? Did you shoot EJ?
You think you can prove I did it? You can't. No one can. So back off.
Okay, Stefano, this is so completely ludicrous. I don't even know what to say. Of course Will didn't shoot EJ.
How do you know that? How can you be so sure, Samantha?
I just know, okay? I know he didn't do it.
And I'm supposed to take your word for it. You'd lie even about your own name. It's what you do. It's who you are. Now, either you tell me how you know that young William did not shoot my son, or I have to assume that he did, in which case he has to face the consequences.
Well, listen to me. The thing that I need you to understand is this. Even if no one can prove that you shot EJ, some people are going to think that you did. Namely, Stefano.
To hell with him.
Right, to hell with him. That's easy to say, isn't it? The justice system, it works like this. You're innocent until proven guilty. But Stefano, he's gonna think what he thinks, and that's it. Now, if he feels that you're the one who shot his son, he's not gonna wait for proof.
I didn't. I shot EJ.
Well,
People who threaten my kids always regret it. You sure you want to go there?
Then tell me, how can you be so sure that William did not shoot my son?
I just am.
You were with Hernandez. Heaven forbid. William wasn't with you then too, was he?
Oh, Stefano, stop.
Look, I'm sorry, darling, all right? You know how fond I am of...
Stop trying to accuse him of something he didn't do.
Well, then give me one good reason why I shouldn't.
All right. The truth. All right, Stefano,
Okay,
the truth
this is ridiculous. I'm not gonna let the two of you go at it like this. Will did not shoot EJ. He couldn't shoot anyone.
Exactly. Exactly my point. I know Will. I know he's not capable of that. You claim to be spending time with my son, that you care about him. How can you not see that?
Stefano, Will's just a boy. I doubt he even knows how to use a gun.
Oh, come on. With all the Bradys on the police force, give me a break.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter whether or not he can fire one. The point is he wouldn't shoot anyone. Stefano, he was willing to give you another chance. He sits here and plays chess with you and talks to you, for God's sake. I have warned him about you. My whole family tells him what you are capable of, and yet he cares about you.
Well, whoever shot EJ is gonna need protection. Hell, in fact, whoever Stefano thinks shot EJ is gonna need protection.
Who's gonna do that? You? The police?
I can't speak for the police, but I love your mother, and I made a promise to her. I told her I would protect her and the rest of her family with everything that I've got.
That sounds great. But what does it really mean? If I did shoot EJ, does that mean you're gonna lie for me?
What do I mean? I mean exactly what I said, Will. And that is, I'm gonna do whatever the hell I have to do to protect the people that I love. And you probably think that I'm still this rigid FBI guy who's all rules and regs, black is black, white is white.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not that guy anymore.
How come?
Sydney's kidnapping, that whole mess. You know, your mom lied to me because she thought that I was too rigid, and EJ was able to play her because I was so damn predictable. That is not being a good agent, that's just being dumb.
So you changed.
I had to. If I'm gonna be good at my job, if I'm gonna be good at being part of your family, I have to realize that no two situations are the same, especially when there are people involved.
So, the shooting...
I'm gonna protect the people that I love. First, last, and always. I'm not gonna be that rigid guy anymore. My God, you know, your mom, she almost married EJ because... Forget it. Doesn't matter. But you get what I'm saying, don't you?
You're right, Samantha. He does care for me.
Then you
I could
owe
see it
to
every
him.
day.
Stefano, you owe it to him to give him the benefit of the doubt.
However, he got so angry when he found out that I knew that Elvis was Sydney's kidnapper. And believe me, his anger to me was nothing compared to his anger for Elvis. And when someone gets that angry, things happen.
If it's in a person's makeup, Stefano, murdering someone is simply not Will.
He had motive, opportunity, and means. Now, unless you can tell me someone else shot my son, then I have to continue my investigation of William.
Fine. Fine. Investigate him.
Sorry.
He's gonna prove that...
Go on.
Well, he's gonna prove that he didn't do it because...
Wait, I'm sorry, it's Alexandra. Yes, what is it?
Father, you should come to the hospital ASAP.
What's happened?
I can't get into it over the phone, but there's been a change in EJ's condition.
I'm on my way. Something is happening with Elvis. Excuse me.
What?
Yeah, I understand. Or I think I do. Anything that I say is...
Confidential. But with that said, if I'm working in the dark, how the hell am I going to be able to protect you? Okay? So how about you tell me what's really going on?
What?
That's your mom. She needs me at the hospital.
Well, I'm coming too.
Alexander, please use plain English. None of us understand these machines.
So what happened? Is it bad?
No. Okay. I can't say for sure. It's different now. I've run more tests. But the key is there's been an increase in EJ's brain activity. Now, I don't want to overstate the case, all right? It might just be temporary. Or it...
Oh, Elvis. Elvis, what are you... You're trying to talk. Talk, go ahead. Come on, talk. Tell me who shot you, Elvis. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Elvis, what are you trying to say? Come on, open your eyes. Open them. Come on.
What is it, Lex? What are you seeing?
His brain activity is dropping back to where it was. But listen, don't be discouraged, okay? There's a reason this happened, and it could be meaningful. I'll know more once I get the test results back. In the meantime, it might be best if all of you...
Yes, of course. Stefano, come on. Come on. Come on.
I know it. He's strong. He's gonna beat this.
Yes, let's hope so.
Did you see? He was trying to talk to me. He was trying to tell me who shot him. I know.
EJ's talking? He's awake?
No, not quite. We're hoping soon.
Whoever did this to my son should be very worried right now.
I'm not gonna tell you again. You do not threaten my son. He didn't do anything.
Bugiarda! Figlia de bottana.
Will, can I talk to you?
Yeah. He better not try anything.
Stefano is convinced that Will shot EJ, and he's not letting go. I'm concerned what he's gonna do if any proof shows up.
I sincerely hope you're telling my wife about your investigation.
Well, unfortunately, EJ's shooting's not an FBI matter. You talked to the police about it?
No.
Why would we go to the Brady police, huh? If any member of their family has anything to do with this, it'll be covered and just forgotten about.
You mean like Hope's going to prison?
All right. Point taken. But I believe that you are interested in seeing justice done. I mean, after all, you live by a very strict code. So you would not bend the rules if you knew who did it, would you?
Well, that's hard to say since I don't know who did it.
Why should I do that? Mom,
I want you to stay away from Stefano.
I
Is it
know,
clear?
I get it. Stay away from Stefano, but why do I have to live with Grandpa Roman? Why can't I just stay with Grandma at the pub?
Because my dad has guns and he knows how to use them.
You that scared from me?
Yes. Will, this is serious. And I am scared for you and your brother and your sisters. But I want you to know that I am not going to let you take the blame for this. If it comes to it, I will confess. I'll admit everything.
No,
because
Mom, don't. Stop. What do you... There's no proof against anybody.
Stefano's not waiting around for proof.
If you go to jail, Mom, what's going to happen to Johnny and Allie and Sydney? They need you. What?
Well, I am not letting you go down for this, no matter what.
Well, then I think we should tell Rafe the truth. Right away.
No. No, we are not telling Rafe. Have you lost your mind?
Mom, he cares. He's on our side.
I know how much he cares. And that's why we can't tell
Okay,
him.
then listen to me. He's changed, Mom. When I talked to him earlier, he was really clear. And he will stick up for us no matter what.
I know he wants to help us. I believe that he would lie, cheat, or steal. We can't let him do that.
Why not? Mom, he can help you.
No, Will, it is bad enough that you are involved in this. I hate that. If Rafe knew what I had done, and then eventually it comes out, he's gonna be an accomplice after the fact. That means his career is over, his life is over. I'm not gonna let that happen. And I'm certainly not gonna let you get accused of something that I did.
Everything okay?
Yes. It's fine. Right, Will? Let's get out of here. Come on. I'm sorry. Rick, I just can't stay here. This place gives me the creeps.
Stefano's not gonna hurt Will. I got your back. I promise.
Rafe, I don't want you to worry about that. I'm gonna fix it.
How?
I don't know, but I'm gonna figure something out.
Look, I know you're worried about William, okay? And it upsets you that I think that he's the one who's done it. But believe me, it upsets me too. I am very fond of the boy.
And you care about what happens to him, right?
Of course. He's the last person I want to have to blame.
Okay, then we'll wait. We should wait until we have more information, till EJ wakes up.
Absolutely. I certainly am not going to do anything until I know for sure.
Okay. I'm going to go talk to Cook about some food.
All right. Whoever did this to you, my son, is going to pay.
Santa.
EJ? EJ, what is it? What are you trying to say? EJ? What about Sammy?
I want the results as soon as possible.
Was someone here?
The person who is helping me find out who shot Elvis, so I can deal with this in my own way.
Just don't let that person be Will.
What?
Just wondering if you're okay.
Actually, I'm not.
You want to talk about it?
I don't want to get into this with you. Not again.
Okay, fine.
So, how are Johnny and Allie this morning?
Actually, they're horrible. Johnny keeps asking your mom why he can't go visit EJ in the hospital.
Wait until he finds out his dad's not in the hospital because he's sick.
Right? You think she should tell him the truth?
My mom, she's not big on leveling with people.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Will you quit jumping on everything I say?
I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm just trying to get a handle on what it is you're going through right now.
You want to know what I'm going through?
Yeah.
I hate it. I want it over with. All of it.
This man that you hired to track the person who shot EJ, did you tell him that you had suspicions?
What do you mean, Catherine?
You know exactly what I mean. Does this hired goon know that you think my grandson shot your son? Because I know that's what you believe.
I told him what I thought he needed to know.
Yes. Well, of course you did. And what if he confirms that Will is the one?
Well, let's hope that's not the case.
You want it over with? What does that mean? You want EJ to die?
No, of course not. I mean, I hope he goes back to doing things he loves, you know? Stealing babies, ruining people's lives. Especially my mother's. You know, I'm thinking of making a novena for that guy.
That's good. I hear you. I'm actually partial to the idea of him going away to a maximum security prison and then being locked up with a rather large, lonely guy for a long time.
No, AJ won't go to prison. He'll get away with it. He gets away with everything.
Well, I bet the guy who shot him was thinking the exact same thing. Maybe thought he was doing the world a favor. See, the problem is, if EJ does die, whoever did it is gonna be locked up for a long time. Maybe even worse.
Whoever shot EJ is gonna have to deal with Stefano. Me? I'd rather go to prison.
Of course, I am thrilled that Vivian is leaving town. Wouldn't be, but just a little preoccupied right now with this whole situation with EJ.
Oh, yeah. How is he?
He's the same. He's the same, but Stefano is out of his mind.
Which makes him unpredictable, dangerous. I was on the receiving end of that when he decided the Kiriakis family was responsible for Tony's death.
Before this all happened with EJ, I thought that I understood him, that I could handle him.
Whoa. Now you don't?
He's very cold. He's just enraged.
At you? Mom, does he think someone in our family shot EJ?
You know that I told your mother what EJ was planning to do?
Stop it.
I understand that you love your mother, and I
said
respect
stop.
that. Will.
Stop it! Don't ask me questions that you know I can't answer.
Mom, does he think somebody in our family is responsible?
I hope not. But honestly, I don't know.
All right. It's great to see you. It really is. But Will and I were having a private conversation.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I can.
No, don't worry about it. I gotta go anyway.
No. Will. Wait. Okay, that's great. Next time, maybe you can just not butt into the private conversation, especially one you don't understand.
Wait a minute. What don't I understand?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe what the kid is going through?
Do you think you're helping him? Telling him this whole thing is going to be resolved in a law-abiding manner?
I do, actually. You don't?
I don't know. I mean, I sat in a Salem City jail cell with, what, drunks, drug addicts, hookers, while the cop who did what I was accused of doing made her case against me. Everybody believed Hope, nobody believed me. So you'll have to excuse me if I'm a little down on the whole legal system and your whole idea of justice.
Okay, great. Do you have a point there? So now what? Believe in the Demira system of justice?
I believe in what works, Rafe.
Okay.
I'm leaving now. Goodbye.
No, hold on a second.
Yes.
I love you too much to let you go. You and I were gonna work some things out, okay?
Listen to me, Elvis. I'll make a deal with you. If you keep fighting the way you fought the night that you lay in this bed, all night long, with a bullet in your head, I swear to you that I'll find out who did this to you. See, I already have somebody working on it right now. But I'm sorry to have to tell you, but my money is on the young William Holton. The reason I'm saying I'm sorry is because, you know, I've actually grown very fond of William. But if I'm proven right about him, I will do to him what he did to you. Well, that was fast.
I think this is what you're looking for.
Right.
I am going to have to stop him. He's left me no choice. If he thinks that Will is the one, then I can't reason with him. Catherine, you need to do what you need to do. Whatever it takes. Because Will is your flesh and blood. No one else matters. But will I really need to do that to the husband I've come to love?
I'm really proud of you today.
For what? Lying to my father?
Yeah, I know it's hard to keep any hopeful sign from Stefano when he's so worried about EJ. But he really should know that EJ said Sammy's name.
I know.
If EJ says anything else, keep Bo and me posted.
Okay, I will. Okay, bye.
Hey, Tiffany, it's me. Everything cool there? Good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up taking the rest of the week off. Can you put in a request for me? Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is. Maybe you can help me deal with a rebellious teenage kid who's got his mother's stubborn streak. Okay, take care.
EJ already said his mom's name. What else is he gonna say?
I don't know who did this to you, EJ. Part of me doesn't want to know. But our Father isn't going to give up until he finds the person who shot you. And when he does, God help whoever it is.
I thought I heard the door.
I have news for you, Catherine. It's about William.
Okay. But before we talk, what about a drink?
Well, a little early in the day, but what the hell, why not?
Hello? All right, we're gonna start with disarm today. There wasn't anything in the newspaper. So I went to the police department to see if they had any idea who might have done this to you.
I said I had news about William. You, don't seem anxious to hear it.
Because I could tell from your face it wasn't good news. The usual?
Yes. Pour yourself one, because after you hear what I have to say, you're gonna want one.
Okay. Tell me.
I believe that the person who shot Elvis could not be William. Cause for celebration. Yes. Salute.
So the police department has no idea who might have shot you. Switching. All right. But I mean, are we really surprised? They couldn't even figure out that one of their own was doing those muggings. They just wanted it to be me. You believed me. And that's something that I will always remember. I'm not going to stop until I find out who did this to you. You have my word.
You're not drinking. Don't you want to celebrate William's innocence?
Well, I never for one moment thought that he did it. I'm just glad that you finally agree with me.
So, now that that unpleasant problem has been handled, we can spend some time talking about you and me.
You and me.
What's going on between us, Catherine? Really?
Why do you want to talk about us?
You are my wife, Catherine. I must be able to trust you.
Well, I want to be able to trust you as well.
And if I had told you that I had proof that William shot Elvis,
then I would have begged you not to hurt him.
and what if your begging had fallen on deaf ears? What would you have done?
If you had chosen to go after Will, I told you I would have done anything to protect him.
I see.
Did you really expect me to do anything less?
I suppose not.
We're together, you and I, because we're alike.
You know, lately I've been wondering if you think of me as some kind of ruthless barbarian.
Hey, EJ. I hear you said my mom's name. Does that mean you're waking up? And if it does, what is that gonna mean to my mom?
Thank you. Darling.
Yes, dear.
Okay. You said that you came to believe that Will did not shoot EJ, right?
That's right.
Because you know what kind of boy he is? Or because you believed me when I said he didn't do it?
So much I trust you.
I know how much you trust me. That's why I know that you didn't just come to believe he didn't do it. I know you have proof that he didn't do it.
I pulled out the drawer that the gun was in, and I gave it to my DNA guy.
God, it's so comforting to be married to someone who is a DNA guy.
William never touched that drawer.
Thank God.
So, you're gonna ask me who did? My fingerprints and Elvis's were all over that desk, the drawer, the keys, everything. There were also a lot of other people's fingerprints on that desk, including yours. But William's were not. However, Samantha's were.
Well, Sammy lived in the house. But she has an alibi. She was with Rafe all night.
Oh, come on. At this point, Rafe would say anything to protect Samantha. Would he not?
So I've been thinking. I have watched my mom go through hell for the past year because of you. And I don't want her to pay for protecting her children. I want you to pay. There's nothing left for you, man. You're done. So just stop fighting. It would be best for everyone if you died.
Scared me.
Sorry. I need to talk to you. I just came from the hospital.
EJ?
No. He's still the same. But something happened. I overheard Lexi telling Abe that EJ said your name.
He's awake?
No. He's still in a coma.
Okay, but he said my name?
Lexi said that it might not mean anything,
Well, she would know, right?
but he might be trying to tell her who shot him.
He doesn't know, okay? He was
You
unconscious.
went
He
into the
was
mansion screaming his name, Mom. How do you know if he heard you or not?
What'd you just say?
Do you think you have nothing to live for, huh? You think that you are going to lose Samantha? Probably. Your children? No. You'll get them back. I will find out who shot you, Elvis. And if it was Samantha, well then, she'll be out of our lives forever.
What's going on here?
Well, actually,
I was being stupid. I got her upset.
no, you didn't.
Why don't you just tell me what happened?
I was telling her what I overheard at the hospital, but I shouldn't have said anything. It was stupid.
It's
What'd you
okay.
hear?
It's okay. EJ
That-
woke up. I mean, for a split second or something, and he said my name, I guess. It's okay.
Scare you?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's freaky. And who knows what's gonna happen now? And EJ is still Sydney and Johnny's father.
Right.
Oh, sorry. Hello? Yeah, I'll be right there. Okay. I gotta go.
Okay.
Okay.
You okay?
No. I mean, whatever. Everything's just happening. It's fine. I'm fine.
Seem scared.
Why would I be scared?
Because you're scared of what EJ might say if he wakes up?
Hey, Grandma.
Well, oh, baby. Oh,
Grandma.
so good to see you. Honey, I miss you.
I see you all the time.
Well, I know, but it's different. You used to live here. Now I have to call you and tell you that the coast is clear.
Stefano's back at the hospital?
Yes. And I want to tell you that he's no longer mad at you, that he knows that you didn't do anything, so.
Well, I'm mad at him. And I know he's done a lot. I should probably get... Right. Okay, wait a second. Stefano knows I didn't do anything? How?
Does that really matter?
Yeah. Does he know who did it?
Rafe, you have to listen to me, okay? Trust me. Will did not shoot EJ,
I do trust you.
but not Will.
I didn't say that.
Look, I'm already dealing with the fact that Stefano is trying to pin an attempted murder charge on him. Come on, you have to know Will better than that. You know he's not capable of something like that. Tell me you believe me. Will didn't do it.
I thank God that I can prove William had nothing to do with this. I mean, you know, I actually became very, very fond of the boy. But the main problem would be the tremendous strain on my relationship with Catherine. Oh, boy. I mean, if I had to eliminate her grandson. See, Elvis, if we nailed Samantha, you know, that might even bring us closer together. Then we can raise Giovanni and Sydney together. Huh? Elvis, do you realize how much you have to live for? That is the reason why you have to fight. Dr. Jonas, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Is my son going to awake?
The police don't know who shot EJ, and Stefano doesn't know.
Did you tell him that you called my mom that night?
No, and I'm not going to. Will, why do you keep on coming back to that?
I gotta get my stuff.
Wait. If you know something, you have to tell me. You have to.
Will's your son, Sammy. You know how much I care about the kid.
But you think he's capable of murder?
I think that anyone is capable if they are pushed hard enough. And we both know how hard EJ is pushed.
Will didn't do it.
I'm not saying that he did. I'm just saying I cannot deny the possibility.
He's a good kid.
He's a great kid. And he would do anything to protect his brother and sisters. Anything. What, you think I'd hold it against him if he had shot EJ? Sammy, you gotta know that I will look after Will no matter what.
I know.
Okay. Well, I need you both to level with me. Just now, neither one of you was leveling with me. Will knows something, and I need you to tell me what it is.
What is it that you're not telling me?
Nothing. I don't know anything.
You are so worried about your mother.
Yeah, of course I am. Have you forgotten what the people in this house have done to her? I mean, have you forgotten what the guy you married does to people who tick him off?
Okay, well...
And his precious EJ gets shot, and someone's gonna have to pay. And my mom is always his favorite target.
Shh.
Hello, William. It's good to see you again.
You already know what Will heard, okay? He heard that EJ woke up for a second and said my name.
Sammy, I am on your side. But if Stefano is gonna go after Will, I need to know everything so I can protect him.
No, I'm not gonna let Stefano get Will because Will didn't do it.
Okay, then we need to find out who did. Who else knew where that gun was? Who else had motive?
You know the answer to that. I did.
I will get my stuff and I'll get out. Nice to see you again.
I was surprised to see him.
That's because I told him you weren't here.
Did you tell him that he is officially off the hook? All right? That I know that he did not shoot Elvis?
Yes, and it didn't seem to mean much to him since he already knew that he didn't do it. How was the hospital?
Depressing.
Did something happen?
Well, I was with Elvis. And I'm sure that he was trying to wake up, and then all of a sudden there was all kind of activity on the monitor.
Well, that's good, right?
Well, Dr. Jonas said it was not significant, but see, I just don't see it that way. Because I was talking to him about nailing Samantha, all right, and how he would get his children back, all of that. And I know that I was getting through to him on an important level. He knows that Samantha did it. I sense it.
Okay, look, but you're never going to be able to prove that. That Rafe will back her up no matter what.
Oh, come on. She told so many lies, it doesn't make any difference. That's not important. What's important is what I told you, the motive. She was on top of the world that night, all right? And certainly, Elvis was no threat to her, not as far as she was concerned.
But I'm not taking any chances. I'm doing something I should have done a long time ago. I'm taking my children, and I'm getting out of here.
What? What are you thinking?
It couldn't be. It couldn't be.
You, right? Of course you had motive, but then again, so did half of Salem. The thing is, though, you were lying in bed with me at the same time that EJ was shot.
Rafe,
now listen, I know that you want to protect Will, but you have to give me some names. You lived at the mansion, you know those people. Who else should I be looking at?
Me.
God, it's the office. I gotta take this.
Oh.
Yeah.
What have I done to this family?
Oh. Oh my God, can these people do nothing without me? I gotta go, but it's not gonna take long. You wanna meet me back at the house?
I'm gonna stay here. I'd just like to enjoy the day for a little bit. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. See you.
What's wrong?
I was examining Samantha's possible motive. Why would she act on that particular night?
Don't you see? She doesn't need a motive. She's completely unhinged. EJ isn't even the first man she shot.
Maybe you're right. Besides, it'll all be moot once Elvis wakes up, right?
Right. I agree.
Oh, I had a scheduled call to a neurologist in Switzerland. I think that I'm going to fly him over because I'm not too sure if Jonas is up for the job.
Sammy, listen to me. I just heard EJ tell Stefano that he's going to take the children and disappear tomorrow. What have you gotten me into now, Sammy?
God, I know Rick wants to help me. I know he does, but he's just not that kind of guy, you know? I mean, God, he's not gonna be able to accept the fact that I shot EJ. I lied to him about it. I know he loves me, but this is just too much. I'm going away for a long time. I just have to make sure that Will doesn't take the fall for it. Oh, God, there just isn't another way out. I have to tell Rafe the truth. What?
And a pleasant hello to you, too.
Right, so what is it? What do you want?
To give you some good news. Stefano knows that Will had nothing to do with EJ's shooting.
Oh, thank God. What happened?
Yes, hello, darling. Thank you for calling, and I will let you know if there's a change in EJ's condition. Bye.
Oh, my God, thank God. Hey. Oh, hey, I'm so glad you're here. Guess what? I have great news.
Who was on the phone?
Oh, that horrible Packer woman. She's trying to suck up to me by feigning interest in EJ. How is the neurologist?
He said I cannot do better than Dr. Jonas. He's an idiot.
Stefano, I want to talk to you about something. About Sammy. So, no one knows better than I the agony of having Samantha Brady sink her hooks into your son. But along with that agony comes a perverse knowledge of who she really is. And I think I know her better than anyone.
Your point?
You keep searching for the trigger that made her shoot EJ. You think because she had already won that she didn't have a motive.
That's right.
You see, I think that she decided to shoot EJ the second she found out that he had taken Sydney. Now, you and I, we are feeling passionate people, and we would have picked up that gun straight away. But not Sammy. Because she's cold, and she is calculating, and she has an innate sense of self-preservation. So she wouldn't strike without an alibi. She hooked up with Rafe. Who knows? Maybe she even drugged him, and then she returned here to get her revenge. You see, when Sammy does something she doesn't want to pay.
This time, she will.
Great news, huh? I wouldn't mind hearing some great news.
Well, it just means that he's safe. That's it. It just means it's gonna be okay now. Everything's gonna be okay.
Okay. What about this? Do you feel this? At all? Okay, I want you to squeeze my hand if you feel this. Even if it's just a little bit. On. Okay, yes, you hear me. Do you hear me? Come on, do it again, please, 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 do it again, please. Oh my God, look at the nurse. EJ, talk to me, please, talk to me.
Samantha. Where's Samantha?